What is going on YouTube and Weight Loss Warriors? It's your boy C-Dub and I'm back with another video. And today's video is a super important topic. I want to talk to you about weight loss and accountability and how we can kind of get those things going, and I'm going to do it right after this. Hey, what is going on? It's your boy C-Dub and I'm back with another video. If you don't know who I am and it's your first time clicking on this channel, I lost 125 pounds eating one meal a day. And I created this channel to help you on your journey to get your weight loss down and support you on your journey, as well as to help anyone that's already lost weight as a support network and a community so they can reach out and help other people too. So I want to talk today a little bit of a rant. I really want to get into something that might be a little risky to record, but it's the truth. And I feel like I need to hit you, my viewer, with the truth hammer. And hopefully you understand and you forgive me for hitting you with that truth hammer, but I gotta bring it. It's in my hand and I don't know what else to do other than hit you with it. So let me break down the facts for you. The facts are, when you're in weight loss, the biggest enemy you have is yourself and your excuses. And it is built into our culture in 2019 that we have excuses. And we have excuses for everything. And the difference between somebody that's going to succeed at something and the difference between somebody that's going to fail at something is their attitude and their ability to make a reason why they didn't get done what they got done. You know, it's a little bit off of the weight loss topic, but I watched a video from the guy that wrote Rich Dad and Poor Dad, and he had said that when dealing with his poor dad, he would say, hey, I want this new pair of shoes, and his poor dad would say, we can't afford it. And that would be it. We can't afford it. I work too hard to pay that much money for a pair of shoes. He'd go to his rich dad and he'd say, I need a pair of shoes. And the rich dad would say, well, how can we afford it? And that's the difference in a mindset of between, you know, he was making the example of rich and poor, but it's the difference between succeeding in weight loss and failing. It's not a matter of, you know, you thinking, am I going to get this weight loss done? You can't be that way. You have to be like this, I'm going to get the weight loss done and I'm going to do it in these ways and then work towards it. But here's the special part about this, and here's where this interview is priceless. You can't even put a dollar sign on the information that I'm about to break down for you, and I'm telling you, whether it hurts or not, it's the truth. So here we go. The bottom line is you don't mind holding other people accountable. I don't, nobody does. We do it all of the time. If you go into a restaurant and you order food and they put food on your table and it's not the way that you asked for it, you don't mind holding them accountable and saying, I'm not going to pay you until you change this food. I'm not going to pay you until you give me what I asked for. You'll go into a store and buy clothes and come home and they won't be what you thought they were. Maybe they had a hole in them, maybe something, a piece of thread was gone, or whatever the case is. You will rush back to that store and you will go to that manager and say, take this back. It's not what you said it was. You will order something on the internet on Amazon tomorrow. It will be delivered in your house. You will repackage it and send it back. And you'll do that without a second thought. You'll hold somebody else accountable. You'll hold your kids' school teachers accountable. You're not teaching my kid well enough. You'll hold the principals accountable. You'll make it so the government has standardized testing to make sure every kid gets through because some parent somewhere wanted to make sure that the school was getting their kid through and they held the school accountable. That's the way it's always worked. I don't care what industry it is. You can get things because people don't hold it accountable. You go buy something that doesn't work out and you go complain about it, chances are you're going to get that and something else because you complained about it, right? And you'll be the first one in line to do it. But when it comes to you, you won't hold yourself accountable. When it comes to you, you'll slip off your OMAD because, you know what? It doesn't matter. You had other things going on. You were a little hungry. You were a little tired. Your friend came over and wanted to take you out. Whatever the case is, you'll hop right off of it and you won't hold yourself accountable. And then when the scale's wrong, you'll reach out and you'll say, I did this and this and this, and the scale's wrong. But you won't look at what you did wrong. You won't dissect what you did that week wrong. You won't look for the answer. You'll just throw an excuse and give up. And one of the reasons why it's important for me to make this video is because I know I started this YouTube channel in January of last year. I'm not even a year old. And I cannot tell you how many channels I supported, and those people are no longer making videos. They're no longer making videos. They were in the middle of a weight loss journey, and there's no video now of their weight loss journey. Why is that? Do you think that they stopped their weight loss channel because they were having so much success and they were having such a good time and they were in such a good place that they stopped it and they moved on? No, they got off of the wagon and they stopped their channel, which breaks my heart, because that's the opposite of why I started the channel. I started it because I had success and I wanted you to have success and other people to have success. And I know there's a lot of weight loss warriors that are crushing it right now. I can think of a few of them off the top of my head. There's been several that have lost lots of weight. There's some that are in the middle of their journey. I don't want to drop all your names in here because obviously I'll leave one of you out and it'll be a sad story. But you guys can turn it up and let me know the pounds you're dropping down below. I'm proud of every single one of you. But I want to make sure that you people that are struggling and watching this video understand that your enemy is sitting in front of you. That when you look in the mirror at night, that's the person that you have to be careful of. Don't let that person lie to you. Don't let that person make you assume somebody else is at fault for any of this. You have to look in that mirror and know that you are your own enemy. And that until you are able to look at yourself and say, you know what, I did it. I did it. I fell off because I made a mistake. That's the first step in getting to where I'm at, to maintenance, to feeling better, to moving on with your life, is admitting when you mess up, so the next time you mess up, you see it coming and you can stop it. Your friend knocked on the door today, you went out to dinner with them, lunch with them at 8, and then you ate dinner with your family. You fell off the wagon, right? Now, I'm not saying you have to beat yourself up the rest of the night and you have to lock yourself in the closet or something. But what I am saying is look in the mirror and understand when the scale doesn't show up right, that you probably shouldn't have done that. And then take that feedback. The next time your friend knocks on the door and says, hey, let's go get lunch, you either got to make a decision to call your husband and say, I'm not going to be there for dinner tonight, or tell your friend, you know what, let's go on a walk instead. Let's socialize in another way instead. And that way, your accountability can be in check. But you have to tell yourself the truth. You owe yourself the truth. Understand that no matter what other circumstances happen on the outside, nobody made us gain weight. Nobody did. We ate the food. We overdid it. And until we can admit that, it's not your genes, it's not any of that, okay? Yes, there are people that can eat everything in the world and they gain no weight. And yes, there are people that don't eat as much and they gain lots of weight. But you can balance it out no matter what. And because you're watching this channel, I know you have the knowledge. And if you don't have the knowledge, it's your first time, click on my other videos and get the knowledge. The knowledge is there to lose the weight. The knowledge is there. I have your back. But what I need you to do is I need you to understand that you got here because you did it, and you're going to get out of this because you're going to hold yourself accountable. And that's all I got for you today, guys. Hopefully you don't smash those thumbs down button, because it's a message I feel like we just need to hear every once in a while, is one that says you can do this 100%, but you have to do it. C-Dub can't do it for you. All right, my face is popping up right here. Click on it, subscribe to me so I can do everything I can for you. But at the end of the day, your choices are what is going to make it or break it. I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.